Hey guys, Spring Carlisle 2025. We're here in the car corral. We're going to hit the ground running. We're going to check out as many of these cars and trucks for sale as we possibly can and see what else we can get into. If we have time, we're going to get to the auction. That'll remain to be seen, but we're going to be here Thursday, Friday, and possibly Saturday. Stay tuned. Thought we'd start out here in the car corral with this Fox Body Mustang. This is an 86 GT convertible. It's a really nice car. It's being offered by Old Town Automobile. They're out of Maryland. The car's got around 98,000 miles on it. It came from Texas originally. It's a 5-speed, but it does have a Vortex supercharger added to it, as well as some other odds and ends, wheels, tires. But the car is in really nice condition. The top is really nice. The interior is really nice. Actually, we'll follow around here. Paint has nice shine to it. It's been well taken care of, and it comes with a folder of documentation that dates back to the original owner. Yeah, check it out. It's just a nice car, and it's being offered right now at a price of $21,000. Just a nice example. So if you're interested, you can give them a call at 301-467-7063. Hey, here's another one that is being offered by Old Town Automobile. This is a 57 Chevy Bel Air. This one's a crew cab. It says it was a barn find. Really clean car, rust-free, 42,000 original miles, 283, automatic. It says it runs and drives excellent. Recent brakes, tires. It's been fully serviced. Pretty decent looking interior. Yeah, really straight, solid car. And at a price of $21,900. And you can call 301-855-9029, or you can go to oldtownautomobile.com to check out their entire inventory. How about this 74 Eldorado? Really nice looking car. Really straight, really solid. Nice top. It says on here it's a solid car, which that's pretty obvious. It's got a nice white leather interior in it. Says it drives great. New tires. Being offered at $22,000. There's the phone number. Nice looking car. That'd be a great cruiser. Okay, so up next, 1980 Chevy Camaro. This is Pro Street. We've got a 496 roller motor. It's balanced. It says 600 plus horsepower on pump gas. TCI transmission. Doesn't say what it is. I'm assuming maybe turbo 400. Looks like to me, I don't know, reverse manual valve body. It's got a cage in it. Pretty decent looking car. And they are asking $27,500. And the number's right there. So if you're interested, give them a call. Hey, we got a couple here from Classic Motor Car Company out of Massachusetts. They're here every year. We've done some horse trading with them. This is a 70 Camaro with a numbers matching drivetrain. Looks like a really nice solid car. It's got a turbo 350, the factory turbo 350 in fact, 350 cubic inch V8, factory 10 bolt with 331 gears. It's a factory power disc brake car, factory autumn gold. I'm assuming it's been repainted, but I don't know. The original saddle interior, and he's asking $39,900. Looks like he dropped the price from $41,500. And he does consider trades. If you're interested, give him a call. And right next to it, there's a '63 Impala. Nice looking car. So it says very solid Midwestern car. Oh, it's got a big block in it, so it's a performance-built big block. It's 454 with aluminum radiator, upgraded ignition system. It's got power steering. So we have a Muncie 4-speed, and of course a GM 12-bolt, and Super Sport trim. Buckets and a console. He's asking $36,500. You can reach Chris at 413-204-0894. Yeah, nice looking black interior. Cool car. Yeah, nice. So this is cool. 56 gasser. This is a 210 post car, and got ourselves a nice small block. It's a 350 30 over turbo 350 transmission. Nice looking car, really solid. Love the stance. There's a hole in the hood which would indicate that at some point this probably had like a tunnel ram on it or something to that effect, or a blower. But yeah, interior's pretty cool. Just a really neat car. Who doesn't love a gasser? And they're asking, let's see, $26,000, which really, to me, is fairly reasonable. And the contact information right there. There's 2 phone numbers. It says cash talks, so $26,000 are offers. Really neat car. If it was a 4-speed, I'd probably buy it. So we drove past this 67 Camaro a couple times. We thought we'd stop, take a look. 67 Camaro with a remanufactured 350 4-bolt main. It's got a new 11-inch clutch, 3-speed transmission, all new front fenders, balance, inner fender wells, original doors, new quarters, original trunk floors, new header and pipe stool exhaust. Car runs good. Needs body work and straightened up. It says here that got the car from an old guy. He was 85 years old, working on restoring it like his old race car was. He was unable to complete it, have all his cars and parts, too many projects, not enough time. So it's a good solid start for a project. So if you're interested, you want to call Tracy at 301-748-1965. A lot of potential here. $23,900 or best offer. So we just ran across this 66 Impala SS, and it is a true super sport. Now it's been back halved, it's cage, it's tubbed, and under the hood resides a ZZ 572 720 horsepower crate engine. That is a real deal GM crate engine. Just a cool car, but it's got a nice straight body, red interior, and it's not all cut up. It's got the stock dash. It even has the steering wheel in it, but it says everything works. Horn, lights, turn signal. It's got 3-inch exhaust. It does have a built TCI Turbo 400 in it with a reverse manual valve body, SFI approved flywheel. It's got a Mark Williams fab rear with a Detroit locker, 430 gears, Willwood disc brakes, double adjustable shocks. Just a cool car. And it's got some seriously fat meats underneath the back here. On Kragers, nonetheless. What a cool retro car. Man. And with an asking price of $46,500. Says it runs, it's a great driver, and it runs 180 to 190 degrees all day long. Not too shabby. One of the coolest cars I've seen here this year. Be cool aluminum radiator. Yeah. Awesome. Found ourselves a 69 Nova SS. Now, this was an L78 car. Has the original protector plate. Let's just pop the hood here, and we'll got ourselves a little small block in here now. But a nice, straight, solid car. It's a real SS. They're asking $28,500. It's for sale. It's Clark's Chevy Ranch out of Massachusetts. It's got the split bench. Oh, it's a 4-speed. And again, just a nice looking car. And the phone number to contact them, let's see, his cell is 413-522-2462. So this car's been drawing a crowd. We were here earlier, and I just talked to the guy who's selling it, and he wants it gone. He lowered the price to $65,000, but he's taken offers. Now he says it's a numbers matching car. He does not have a build sheet or anything like that, but he does believe that it is a real deal car. So actually, the body is really straight and solid. He's done, you know, suspension bushings, this, that, and the other. And it's a pretty good looking car. He said, don't let the $65,000 scare you. He said, throw me a number. It's kind of tempting. So we've got a 396, turbo 400, 12 bolt. Again, he says matching numbers, but no build sheet. But overall, a really straight car. A gap issue later. Not bad. Weld wheels. We have 275s out back, but it's really drawing a crowd today. Not bad.
Got your bumper jack underneath there, everything underneath it.
Another 70 Chevelle. This is it is a big block car. It is a 4-speed 12 bolt. I don't know that it's a real deal super sport, but not a bad looking car. Has the split bench in it. It's resale red. Maybe not the nicest car in the world, but it is a 70 Chevelle. And who doesn't love a 70 Chevelle? Take a quick look inside here. So we're at 48.5 and open to offers. Number is 203-814-8888. Hey, how about a 1982 C10? You know, of course, we love our square bodies. But this one, 572 big block, automatic overdrive and AC, has a nice stance to it. They're asking $35,000 for it. It's got aftermarket wheels. It's got Willwood brakes on it. It's got some big fat meats in the back. Kind of a nice truck. The body's got a few waves in it and a few flaws in the paint, but it's still pretty shiny. Decent interior. Some custom touches there. So 240-695-8703. If you're interested, give them a call. Thought we'd stop by here. We have a 23 T-Bucket. Looks like an older custom, and it's just a cool car for people who like these. It's a 350, 3-speed automatic. Just kind of a neat little car for 25 grand. 717-729-8587 is the phone number. Got the chrome headers and side pipes, and got the big meats in the back. Oh, these are Pro Tracks. Yeah. There you go. Just ran across this 68 D100. Really nice, straight, solid truck with original paint. 69,000 original miles. 318 3-speed. And the interior's nice looking. It's a really nice, it's just a cool truck. There's a lot of potential here in my mind, but he's asking 12.5. The number is 717-816-1100. I believe he's out of Chambersburg, PA. And I don't know, I'd love to see somebody get this and either enjoy it the way it is or do a few things to it. All kinds of potential here. Very cool truck. Here's one for you Mopar guys. 79 Plymouth Duster. 340 automatic, column shift automatic. Nice straight car. Nice interior. Set of American Racing wheels. Cooper Cobra tires. Just a nice looking car. And they are asking $16,000 for this car. And if you're interested, it's 508-269-8878. '77 Dodge Sportsman van. It's got a 318 V8 in it, and it looks like it's pretty well preserved. It's a passenger van, and it's pretty retro. Yeah, solid. Seems to be rust-free. Pretty neat. And they're asking $22,500. So, saw this yesterday, 75 Jeep Wagoneer, and this thing's pretty wild. It's got a really cool satin gray paint job on it, but it's got a 6-liter under the hood, twin turbos, 4 L80 trans, fully custom chassis. They're asking 95 grand for it. Just really awesome. Has an awesome stance. Looks like it's been on Power Tour before. And yeah, the interior's fully custom too. And they're asking $95,000, possible trades. Just cool. Really nice 72 C10. It's got a 5.3. It's a stock 5.3, and I believe it's backed by 4L60, but no cam or anything like that. The owner says it runs really well. It's just a really nice, straight, solid truck. He said it runs really well. His last name is Henry. That's where that came from. And interior's nice. I'm going to check out, I think, I don't know if those are Dakota Digital, but we do have modern gauges. Very cool. Of course, aftermarket head unit. The air works. Said the truck runs great, but see the body, it's got a spray and bed liner. Paint's really nice. Seems to be pretty well done. Okay. She's good.
So I don't want to see her.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, it's got a hidden hitch behind the license plate. That's a nice little feature. Yeah, just a really cool truck. And so the owner, Gene, is asking $45,500. And if you want to inquire, I have his phone number. We're not going to publish it here. If you would message us if you'd like to inquire about this truck, and we'll get you back the phone number if it hasn't sold. So there you have it. Here is a 1940 Chevy for what I think is not a lot of money at $39,500. Straight black body, has a great stance to it. There's a nice custom interior. It's got a 350 under the hood. It has AC. I mean, $39,500. Well, that seems like a pretty good deal to me. Really nice. Hey guys, here with Mike Myers from Mercersburg, PA, and he brought this beautiful 58 Cadillac 62 series, and he's going to give us a look at this thing, and it's got a pretty cool history. And
yeah, it was a one family owned car. Yep, and been garage kept his whole life. Yep, restored by a family member in '91, so it's had a repaint in '91.
But mainly original, right?
Basically, original car. Yep,
beautiful car.
Original drivetrain.
And what is the drivetrain in this car?
It's a 390 engine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and all that. So, did you tell me that the chrome and everything was?
The chrome is all original.
That's crazy. It's
yeah,
it's not pitted. It's
it's
beautiful.
Amazing the condition it's in.
Yeah. Same with the interior. The
interior's all original.
Oh man. Can you open that up, Mike? Man.
The original paint in there. I mean, it's so nice.
Oh yeah.
Just one of them cars you hardly ever see.
So it's had exhaust and
yep.
Some of the basics. So you get it. Buddy's door jambs. Just beautiful. You gotta love those tail fins.
Yeah, in '58 they prominent a little bit. '57.
Yeah. And what are you asking for this car?
$49,000.
Okay.
I think you couldn't restore it for $49,000.
No, that's a lot of car for that kind of money in today's market.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's still sitting here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to inquire, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, you can reach me by my internet, mikesattinternet.net, or you can call me 717-860-1966.
Okay, and you are a dealer.
I'm a Pennsylvania car dealer
right.
Since 1994.
In Mercersburg.
Yeah, I've been coming here since 1988.
Yeah, this is where I met you a few years ago.
Yep. So, we become friends here. And it's like a family when we come here.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a beautiful car. Do the power seats still work?
Yep, power seats still work.
Gauges and everything.
Yeah, everything. The only thing I couldn't get up with the antenna, but it's probably stuck.
Oh, okay.
But yep.
Unbelievable. Well, Mike, I appreciate you showing us the car. Found another one in the pavilion, 85 Cadillac Eldorado. This thing is really nice. It's got 28,540 miles on it. Really nice shape. They're asking $19,500 for it. I don't know. I've seen a few of these around. I actually owned one a few years ago, and it's rare to find one in this nice a shape. If you're interested, call Mike at 215-962-1963. $19,500. It's believed to be completely original exhaust with the cap. One repaint. Oh, it has been repainted. Autumn Maple Fire Mist Metallic by Thornton Restorations of Telford, Pennsylvania. Okay. Runs and drives like new, I believe it. Looks like it would. Very cool. 69 Firebird, 455 automatic, good title. Says it runs and drives 100%. Pretty solid looking car. $20,000 or best offer. 717-576-2611. Yeah, it's got Kragers on it and BFGs. Has the spoiler in the rear. See a lot of potential in that one. Give him a call. OBS short bed. It's GMC LS swap. It's an 04 motor. Doesn't say exactly, but it's stage 2 Brian Tooley racing cam. New injector, 92 millimeter throttle body. New radiator, a bunch of new parts. 3200 stall converter. Just needs finished wiring. Needs driveline plus shifter and exhaust. $6,500 cash. Call Greg at 717-850-5141. Yeah, it's got US mags and new tires on it from the looks of it too. A lot of potential. 1972 Chevy K10 from New Mexico. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty solid truck. 350 V8, 350 auto, 12.5 or best offer, 717-201-6768. Pretty solid looking truck. Lots of potential. So here's a 66 Chevy Corvair convertible. The VIN is over here. It's got some decent looking two-tone paint on it. They're asking $16,500 for it. They do take trades. 717-329-7666. Reasonably solid looking car. And they also have a 32 DeSoto next to it, which it says find another one. Yeah, you're right. But they're asking $21,000 for this old DeSoto. Yeah, lots of potential here, or keep it running and drive it the way it is. It'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you're not going to pass yourself going down the road in this one. Again, 717-329-7666. 21 grand. What can you buy for 21 grand? Not much. Well, look what we found. Now, haters are going to hate, but this custom 74 Monte Carlo has a chop top, custom paint, a custom interior. It's just pretty wild. And it is for sale. It was painted 30 years ago, and they're asking $69,500. The number to call, 717-226-3393. Man, that's retro. At the wire spokes. Wow. That's wild. Had to show it to you. So we found another one in the same booth. This one is a 73 Mustang convertible custom. It had some collision repairs done on it, but it's for sale for $55,000. 717-226-3393, and check out that paint and check out that mural on the hood. Might not be for everybody, but hey, there's an ass for every seat. Hey guys, we're here with actually a recurring character on this channel, Drew Garvin, and Drew brought two really cool cars to Spring Carlisle this year. One of them is this 66 Corvette. This thing is it's just cool.
Yeah.
No other way to describe it.
Yeah,
So tell us about it.
I bought it from a gentleman in Georgia who had it built. He lived on the end of a 2-mile dirt road, and he got the car when it was built with 42 miles on it. He had a quarter mile around his house paved, and when I bought it, it had 62 miles on it from a new build.
Okay.
And we started playing with it, and it hadn't been driven much, and then we changed it, put these 16-inch wheels on it, make it look like a race car. It already had the flares and that sort of stuff. And I've always loved the Golf livery, and we did that just to make it just really different. It's
Yeah, it's a great look.
fun build. They did an LS3 new crate motor, Tremec 6-speed, vintage air and heat. I drove it to Kentucky last year from State College, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right.
So it does run out really strong, and a real fun car that you can go use. Kind of that pro touring thing that's big right now.
Yep.
Updated. We just did new Coney shocks, make it a little stiffer, and that's what I can tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, yeah. But stock frame.
Stock frame, but powder coated. You know, take a nut and bolt down to the frame and put it all back together.
Right, right.
And
So all new bushings and
all new bushings,
all that,
still
yeah.
4-wheel disc brakes, which these cars were well known for.
Yep.
And just
And you're asking 98.7.
yeah.
And of course, we caught the phone number there in case anybody wants to reach out to you. This car, and it's as cool up close and personal as it is, I'm sure, in this video. Yeah, just a cool car. The other one is this 36 Ford Roadster, and this thing just has such a look to it, such a stance.
Yeah.
And you've had that for a little while?
Yeah, I have. I bought it because of the look, the attitude. Just love the car. We sorted it some, did a few things. Car's got maybe 400 miles on a build. We didn't build it, but we bought it and just love it. And driving in here on the grounds at Carlisle, they go crazy. I mean,
yeah.
That's one of the,
It sounds good too.
yeah,
it's
yeah. Chevy
all block
350.
Chevy? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Arnie.
Sorry.
Chevy 350 with 350, transmission. But just a great car for car shows, go drive and have fun.
For sure. Nice interior. Love the red interior.
Red jumps. Red
Yes.
jumps on these old girls, and they add the touches, which is the wheels and the grill. Just a fun car.
Yeah. You said if you don't sell it here, you are going to put new tires on
I'm
it.
gonna put new tires on it and go drive it some more.
There you go. There you go. But if somebody's interested, $49,600, I think that's a pretty doggone good price for this car. Given the
I
quality.
agree. It's fair. It's a nice build, and I think that's all part of it, And
Right.
if you're looking to go have fun, this has got a whole lot of fun on it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, Drew, thanks. I appreciate you taking the time as
thank you,
usual.
guys.
But
Thank you for what you do, and it's fun.
yeah, anybody looking, we caught the number on the video, so you can reach out to Drew at any time. Hey, so check out this really cool old milk truck. Sits on air suspension. Awesome patina, great lettering. It's got a 5.9 diesel. It's just got a really cool look to it. It's slammed to the ground. Awesome patina. And he's asking $47,500, open to trades. And his number is 540-476-5639. Just all kinds of cool. Love this thing. If you're interested, give him a call. Hey guys, I'm here with Terry. Terry's from upstate New York, and they have this really cool 55 Chevy here at Spring Carlisle, and I was just talking to her about it. And what's cool about it, number one, the patina. Love patina on these. And some of the mechanical improvements, there's a 5.3 transplanted into this, backed by a 4L60, 12 bolt with 373 gears. It's a posi. These 17 by 9 inch Steelies with those center caps, what a great look.
Yes.
It just really is. But so tell me the history of the car.
Well, originally my husband purchased it, and he bought it from the owner. The owner had taken off the original yellow paint and primed it. And then my husband sold it to a friend, and he didn't do anything with it, and my son bought it back from the friend. He wanted to keep it its original color, so he did put the yellow paint back on it, and he tried to patina it the way it was. I'm very proud of him. He does a great job. All the body panels are original.
And it's a straight and solid car.
It's a very straight, very solid car. So none of the panels were replaced. He did a really good job, you know, cleaning it up and trying to put it back to its original color and with the modern updates.
Right, and you were telling me on the windshield.
Yeah, originally it was owned by a person in the Navy, and that was his parking spot on the naval base. My son wanted to keep that there, and his name is in the trunk lid, and we didn't want to scuff that out. He left that in the trunk to honor the military person.
That's very cool. So that's the original paint on the inside of the trunk lid.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, this is really cool. And I'm assuming this car probably runs and drives really well.
It does. He let me drive it in. It handles really nice.
Yeah, the interior.
Good driving car.
Okay, if I open this up,
No,
so
go
we can
right
get a look
ahead.
at the
Yep.
interior.
Yep.
Interior's nice.
The original interior, I believe, was supposed to be green.
Oh yeah.
But,
yeah, yellow and green. What a combination
yeah.
that was. I love the black.
The black, yes.
Much nicer. Yeah. This car is just all kinds of cool. The trim's in nice shape too.
Yes.
It really is. And what's your asking price on this? $46,900.
Yes.
Okay. But you're open to offers.
Open to offers.
Okay.
He will negotiate.
And you're not going to be here. Today's Friday.
Today's our last day here. We're leaving probably around 5-ish.
Okay. All right. But if someone wants to get a hold of you, that number right there.
That is for my son. They can text him or call him, and he'd be happy to talk to anybody who's interested.
Okay, great. Yeah, and if it doesn't happen to sell today, if somebody wants to inquire, I would say reach out. It's a really nice car. I think worth the money. So you're going to probably pan around a little bit here and check the rest of the car out. But Terry, thank you so much for letting us have a look. And,
You're very welcome.
And we wish you luck. I hope you do get it sold.
Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, very nice. Just came across this 1980 Z28, which is a pretty nice car. Numbers matching, 32,000 or best offer. He says he's leaving today. It's going back to Maine if he doesn't sell it today. But it's a 4-speed, nice straight black car. Not too shabby, but there's his phone number. Pretty original looking car with 90 some odd thousand miles on it. Yeah, again, 4-speed power windows. Not a bad looking car. T-tops, forgot to mention that.
Right, but the other one.
There's some documentation up front here. So it was originally, the MSRP was $9,700 and change. Hi guys, I'm here with Scott, and Scott brought a 70 C10 that I thought we really needed to showcase. Really cool truck.
Thank you.
So, tell us about the truck.
Yeah, it's a Texas truck, 70 with the 68 front end on it.
Love it.
I just thought the 68 grill looks better than the 70s do.
I agree.
Put LS motor there, and we got vintage air. Truck cruises down the road real nice. We were just coming from Erie this morning and cruised around 85 mile an hour coming down, and it just it's a nice cruiser.
Yeah. So LS1, any mods to that?
No, none at all. It seems to run good with just, you know, headers and stock motor. Come out of a earlier Chevy. Just good running motor.
Okay. And what transmission behind that?
400, 4L60.
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 Okay, that's what I thought. All right. It has a nice stance to it, so it's obviously lowered.
Yeah, it's got the 2-inch spindles in the front.
Okay.
Just spring re-arch in the rear.
Oh,
and
really? Okay.
Just sits.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sits
yeah.
just right though.
Drives down the road real nice.
Disc brakes?
Up front,
Yep.
drums in the back.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And the interior is really nice too.
Yeah,
you open that
just
up?
nicely done, sure.
Is it the factory rear or is it a different rear end?
Factory rear.
Factory rear.
Yep.
Okay. So 12 bolt.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Fuzzy?
It does.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. I see spray and bed liner.
Yep.
Love the two-tone.
Yeah, it was all white when I got it, and just decided to change it up a little bit and two-tone it. You don't see too many white and black, so.
No, that's a great
so,
look for
yeah,
this truck.
Yeah.
Really is. And what's your asking price on this?
45,000. I'm willing to listen to a reasonable offer. So
Yeah, that's actually a pretty reasonable asking price.
yeah, I think so. Texas truck, no rust, a good solid truck. We repositioned the gas tank from behind the seat to the under the bed, so give us some more room in the cab.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, the seat's really nice. The dash is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an overall nice truck. And your contact information is over there on the windshield.
correct.
Gas fills back here, I see.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, very nice truck, Scott.
Thank
It
you.
was great to meet you. Wish
Thank
you
you
luck.
very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, there you have it. I'm here with Mark from Dunmore, PA. Which is just outside of Scranton, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
And we came across his 59 Olds, and we thought, you know what, this is a really cool ride, and we should feature it. So, Mark, tell us about the car, if you would.
I have the car maybe about 2.5 years. I saw it. It was actually a Facebook Marketplace ad in Grand Junction, Colorado, and I answered the ad, and we went back and forth. And after I spoke to the man, he had said that it was his grandmother had bought it new and in Salt Lake City, Utah, and
cool.
it was been in the family since new. So we were able to come to an agreement, and I had it shipped here. I had it shipped east, and went through everything that a car that has been parked for a long time would need.
Right.
Complete brake system, radiator, water pump, fuel lines, everything like that.
Okay.
The car runs, drives, starts perfect. Everything works like it should. The wipers, the signals, heater, fan, everything like that.
Okay. And what is the drivetrain in this car?
It is a 371 cubic inch.
Okay, 371. Okay.
Yes, yeah. There was like the Super 88, and even the Olds 98. I'm almost certain we're a 394
Okay.
engine.
Right.
But this is a 371 two-barrel.
And this is the dynamic 88.
Yes, this is the dynamic 88.
Okay.
They had, this is like the mid-range, almost.
Okay.
To the 98.
Yeah, yeah. The interior's really nice.
Yeah, the
too.
interior, it's got some nice touches, and there's a couple more adornments and things like that.
And it's that's the original interior.
Yes, it is.
And I'm
It is the
assuming this
original
is
interior.
mainly original body panels, paint, and everything?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. You know, it's been spotted. There's been a couple spots where
Sure.
I could see had been spotted in.
Yep.
You know, that are some spots are coming through,
Right.
but
Can
it's
we
a
pop the hood
wonderful
on
car.
this?
Absolutely. Completely original.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a quick. I gave it a little bath underneath the hood, but didn't really go too crazy on it.
Yeah. It's got some really nice patina to it,
Yeah,
doesn't
it does. I mean, you know, the longer I have it here for sale, but if it doesn't sell, I mean, I'm going to do the hood insulation
Sure.
and little things like that.
Yeah. I see a new aluminum
It's got a new
radiator.
aluminum radiator,
Okay.
new water pump, which was a devil to find, but we got
sure.
one. We were able to get one.
Is the brake work, has that been restored, or is
No,
that original?
no, that's original Western.
Okay.
Western
this
Colorado,
it's all really nice.
Eastern Utah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it's got 3 of the original 4 T3 headlights.
Oh, no, yeah, it does.
You
Okay.
know, you could see the Diamond T3.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very, very original.
Yeah. And works well?
Yes, it does. Everything, you know, the high beams, low beams, turn signals,
Okay.
everything like that.
Very
all
nice.
the stainless steel and everything is not pitted or anything like that.
Yeah, I was just
It's
noticing that.
amazing. You know, people say, "Oh, you get a car from out west. There's no pitting on the chrome." Here's the example.
Boy, I'll say.
It really is. You know,
Yeah.
from new.
Very nice. And what's your asking price?
I'm at 23.5.
Okay.
You know, I'm realistic in today's market. I
Mm-hmm.
am. But on the other hand, it just hasn't been. It hasn't been through a million owners. It hasn't been through a
Right.
million flippers. It hasn't. You know, it's just been the original owner, the grandson, and me.
Oh, man. Yeah, very, very cool car. Well, we figured we'd show it off a little bit here
I
today.
appreciate that. Yeah.
And somebody out there, if you don't sell it here, you never know, one of our viewers may be interested.
Yeah,
And
I
we
can,
caught your number there.
Yeah, I can assist with shipping. You know, I know a shipping broker. He actually is the one who got me a transport from Grand Junction, Colorado.
Yeah.
So I can help with long distance purchase.
Very good. Well, Mark, we really appreciate you showing us the car.
Oh,
And
thank
we
you.
Wish you luck.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Thanks. Walking around here, the rain let up for a second. Came across this '56 Corvette. Been meaning to make it over here for a while, but check this thing out. It's one of only 3,400 produced. 350 4-speed with posi rear. It's been painted 2000 vet torch red. It's got a new interior, rebuilt gauges at a cost of $2,000. New weather stripping, new wiring, new clutch, new aluminum radiator, all new exhaust, new brakes. Real nice blasted and painted frame. Needs finish, but it runs good. Yeah, I see a few things that need to be buttoned up on it, but really cool car. It has the wiper parts and a lot of other stuff included. Asking $49,500. If you're interested, call Rod at 443-744-2411. Next door, actually same seller, is a '65 Corvette convertible. And we have a rebuilt 350, 4-speed. And the rear has also been, the transmission rear have also been rebuilt. It has both tops. It says here the vinyl hard top and new canvas top for soft top in box. It has a '67 front clip on it. Okay. And real nice frame, new gas tank, new stainless sleeve calipers, new brake lines, new seats, new carpet. Was originally silver pearl, $39,500. Same number, 443-744-2411. So I'm surprised this car hasn't sold yet. It's a '78 pace car. with 51,000 original miles on it. It's in really nice shape. There was a 78 pace car in the pavilion with 150 original miles on it. I think this car is every bit as nice. This car has been repainted, and it was well done. It's been well cared for, but the interior is nice. It's got AC, and I know it works. We talked to the owner a couple of times. This is number 1758 of 6,502 built, and it is clean. It's clean. It's straight. The paint's nice. He lowered the price to $28,500. His number is 610-653-5318. And if you're looking for a really nice 78 pace car, I'm telling you, this is the one. And by the way, these T-tops, it's been raining pretty good here. They do not leak, and that's really saying something for one of these. Just ran across this beautiful 67 Chevelle. This is a real deal super sport. Numbers matching, convertible. Jerry McNeish certified. Really pretty car. Great color combination, the white with the black interior. The interior is gorgeous. They're asking $67,900. The number is 540-476-5639. I hadn't seen this here. It must have, I don't know if they ran it through the auction and it didn't sell, or if they just brought it or what, but pretty cool car. Looks like it's got a power antenna. Just a good looking car. Red lines on rallies. You know, again, the interior is beautiful. Console, buckets. I don't see the clock working, but it's in there. Got a few aftermarket gauges in there. Everything's pretty clean under the hood. It does have an Edelbrock intake. Another carb, but and it looks like it must have been upgraded to power disc brakes. I don't know if it's all four corners or just the front, but just a really nice car. Very cool. It says here, one of a kind. They aren't kidding. This 68 Chevy van, it's got some. It's just completely customized. Check out this paint. Yeah, you could get the groceries in this in a hurry. It's got a big block with a tunnel ram, and it's tubbed. We got zoomies on it, wheelie bars, some really nice big fat tires back here. Pretty outrageous. We got a chute. Pretty wild. And they're asking $55,000, and they said they will trade up or down. Something different. Now, here's something a little different. Frankenstein, this is a 92 G20, and it's all kinds of cut up. It's pretty cool though, but you're not going to find another one like it anywhere.
Don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool looking, right?
Check out this 76 Ford F350 Super Camper Special. This thing's actually pretty nice. Ranger XLT package, 30,000 original miles, 390 automatic, original paint. I actually have a Marty report that shows this is one of 5 built. They're asking $34,500, and the number to call is 724-777-6875. Yeah, I'm digging this truck. Pretty cool. Oh, it's got a fiberglass cap that has a mural on it. Okay. It's in really nice shape. Pretty cool truck. It was last inspected in 1994, it looks like. '66 Bel Air. So 283 4-barrel, 220 horse, 4-speed, new 4-wheel power disc brakes, new stainless exhaust, and it's got an L88 hood on it. Looks like a solid project. Yeah. And they are asking 11.5 or make offer. The number is 610-952-4623. New dash wiring harness, new instrument panel circuit board, 4-row radiator, rebuilt carb, rebuilt steering column, rebuilt front suspension, 6-way power front seat, 4-way flasher. There you go. How about this 1970 Plymouth Satellite? So it's a matching numbers 318 with the 904. It says it runs and drives great. Comes with AMD quarter skins and a new front bumper. Let's see, Roadrunner GTX hood, trunk seal, dash pad. It has dealer installed factory air conditioning. Radio delete, comes with the broadcast sheet. The mechanical restorations have been done on this car, and they're asking $21,500 or best offer 724-923-8322. Boy, a great start for a project. We just found a nice straight 71 Monte Carlo. It's got a little 355 small block in it. This turbo 350, 12-bolt rear. It's a pretty solid looking car. Has a nice look to it. 22.5 or best offer 304-216-2974.
Thanks for bringing it.
Yeah, good looking car. Hey, we looked up our old friend Corey here from New Boys Square Body Rescue. We did a video on him, which you guys should probably check out.
That was last fall.
Last fall, Carlisle. They sell
73 to 91 square body parts.
Yep.
We sell a lot of used stuff, not much new. Pretty much anything's original. That would be stuff that we pulled from trucks that are still usable. Good things. Nothing new. Nothing much new.
And quite an extensive inventory. And whenever they come here to Carlisle, they're set up. They take up a lot of space here. They got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we got 13 spots at the spring show.
Yeah.
Like I said, we do the spring GM truck and the fall show yet.
Right.
So, yep.
And they had a truck for sale, so we thought we'd take a look at this.
Yep.
It's a 73 GMC. It's a 2500.
2500 Sierra Grande.
Yeah.
It's got a 400 turbo, 400 engine. It was used to pull horse trailers back in the day. It was big.
Yeah.
It's about as optioned up as you could get it back in the when it was new. It was a 4-speed manual truck that the guy converted over to a automatic.
Okay. And this had AC and everything.
It does have AC.
Okay.
Yes. Interior's very decent for the year. It's got some flaws. It's a good project truck. Me and the wife just can't seem to fall in complete love with it. So we have too many other projects we feel we want to do.
Right.
But we'd love to see it get used. Get a new home, and somebody would cherish it more than what we've done for the past few years.
Yeah, it's a truck with a lot of potential, though.
Yes, it's got character. It's got patina. It needs its tender love and care, but it's a good platform to work with to start.
You could even get this thing mechanically sound and drive it the way it is.
I honestly drove it, multiple days, back and forth whenever I used to take it to town and get lunch and stuff with me. So
Oh, okay.
it runs, drives.
It still runs and drives?
Yep, I drove it up on the trailer.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's not that much of a project. It does run, stop, drive.
Nice.
Like I said, I did. I used to drive it. We just made the decision to drop the insurance and drop the registration so we could, let somebody else use it.
Right.
Before we spent that registration for the year again. But
yeah. And what are you asking for?
we are asking $10,000.
Okay.
There is room on there. We would like to see it, like I said, naturally get used and not just sit because,
Sure.
we have our other projects
Yeah.
that we want to build.
Yeah.
My wife's got a C10 and I have a C10. We're just kind of like, if we would use this, we'd work it. We don't want to. It's too nice to be worked. So
Right.
It's got its own era of stuff. But
So if somebody would want to get a hold of you,
yes. So our Facebook page, our phone number is 717-830-9330. Multiple ways, call, text. Through our Facebook page is probably the best. That reaches me and the wife. Yeah, we'd love to see it have a new home.
Yeah.
It's got the big hub Dana 60 or Dana 44 in the front.
Okay.
Like I said, it was optioned up very high back for its genre of years.
Yeah, good color combination.
It's a good color combination. It's the blue and white.
And it seems like a really complete truck too.
It is not, probably 90% complete.
Yep.
I would say a good 90% of the original parts as well.
Right. Well, and the thing I like that I see is, all this.
All the trim is there.
And the aftermarket trim is not the same as the factory trim. It just doesn't work.
It does
that
not
well.
work the same. It doesn't fit the same.
Yeah.
But yes, it's there. It would be a great project for a young kid, or any generation. It wouldn't matter. I don't want to say a kid, but it would be a good starter platform for somebody that wanted to either have a patina truck, leave it a patina truck, or make it into whatever they wanted to make it into.
Yeah, very cool.
Me and her are going to have to make some decisions when it goes home, if it does go home, and whether we want to invest more into it and make it something a little next step up, or if we just want to leave it, let it, find its home. But I'd rather let it find its home the way it is instead of me having to do anything to it to make it that next step, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, so if anybody's looking, we just told you how to get in touch, but or if you need square body parts, I'm telling you, these guys are the go-to. Yep. So look them up. A little damp here in Carlisle today on Saturday. Wanted to grab a couple here. Here's a Chevelle 29.5 make offer. There's the phone number. Very decent looking car. Not a lot of details. Automatic. Same seller. And a Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Don't see many of these around anymore. A little rough around the edges, but it's all there. Don't see a price though. Okay. Hey, the rain let up for a hot minute, and we came down here to talk to, this is Ed Simons, and his company, Powertrain Products. You may have heard of it before. Actually, coincidentally, he is selling this 89 Blazer, K5 Blazer, which was built on Truck Tech.
Yep.
And your company actually advertised on that program.
Yep.
And that's how I remembered the name of your company. So it's an 89 K5 Blazer.
Correct.
And what all has been done to it?
So, I mean, they on the show, they stripped it all the way down to metal. It was a super clean Blazer to start with. Built it all the way back up. It was a little different build on the show when they got done, but it's got a 454 crate engine and a 4L80 transmission. It has a 14-bolt rear in it, which is a little abstract, but that's how they put it together on the show. It's nice and strong, however.
Yeah.
So when they did it on the show, it was carbureted, so that's a little different. When I got the truck from the owner that had bought it off of the show, he had put a Pro Charger on it and a fuel injection system. So it's a little bit overkill for the truck, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we took it off and retuned it, and it runs like a top now.
And paint's pretty nice too.
Yeah. The body's straight. Jeremy Bumpus was on the show at the time. He's the one that painted it.
Yeah,
He's got a restoration shop down south now.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and LT was the other host on the show, big part of the whole build.
Right. Yeah, everything underneath is clean.
Yeah, I think they had, if I remember correctly, there was just one small little rust spot on this truck that they had to repair through the whole show.
Oh,
And
okay.
It was in one of these wheel wells here. They patched it
So
in.
this isn't all new metal. This is
Correct.
mainly original metal.
Yeah,
Oh,
as far as
okay.
I know. I think the doors were repop.
Okay.
But
Can we have a peek in the interior, by the way?
absolutely.
We'll get a shot of that. So it's just a nice, clean black interior with, we've got some aftermarket seats.
Yep, aftermarket seats. It's got coated digital gauges. It's got vintage air AC system in it. Blows nice and cold.
Nice.
Just pretty
Yeah,
standard.
The top's nice. Yeah. How much of a lift? And what lift is it?
Now, to get a 35 under a square body, we need 4 inches of lift. So one call to BDS suspension was all it took to get everything that we'll need. Now, it's actually really simple to lift a leaf-sprung straight axle truck. For shocks, we chose to upgrade to these Fox 2.0s. And these will give us a great ride on the highway and when we're in the rough stuff out on the trail.
Yeah, it's,
So what else stands out on this?
I think the color is phenomenal,
It
personally.
is.
I mean, I like blue cars, blue vehicles altogether, so it's just the paint color, and I don't recall what the paint code is or if they had
Okay.
mixed it up. But
No.
I probably should have gone back and rewatched all the episodes before I came up
Yeah,
here.
yeah. And so you're asking $56,000,
Correct. Yep.
which honestly, for a K5 Blazer done to this level is, I think, pretty reasonable.
Documented the way that it is, I think it's
Yeah.
a steal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not bad. So if someone is interested, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
They can reach out to me right at my company email, eddie@powertrainproducts.net, and I'll respond to you and we can go from there.
Great. That makes it easy. So, hey, if you're interested, give this guy a shout. All right, ran into Dan. He's from New York, and he has a 2020 Carlisle Trans Am. This is a WS6 convertible, which makes it one of 110 produced.
That's correct.
So
Yep.
this is kind of a rare bird, no pun intended.
Right, it is. So this is a 2000 Trans Am WS6 convertible. In this actual color scheme, they made 110 of these. This is a LS1 and also a 4L60E transmission. It's original 52,000 mile unrestored car, right down to the original exhaust system and suspended and everything. So it's actually fun, nice to find a car that hasn't been modified or it's not something fun. It's a very clean car. This is all original paint, exhaust. Yeah, it's hard to do. It's 25 years old too. This is a 2000. It's already 25.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's kind of spooky.
yeah. It's a nice car.
That's correct. Yeah, $26,995. I'm located in the town of Southeast New York. My phone number of definition is 845-505-7479. But it really, truly is a really wonderful car. It's a wonderful car to drive. I took it down here from New York, about 4 hours away from here. And I think I got about 26, 27 miles a gallon coming down here. And what's great is while I'm not going to take this car to the track, this car really would run like 13, 400 miles. So it's they're quick. Yeah, it's fast.
They don't weigh a lot.
No.
Nice paperwork. I'm looking at the WS6 centers.
Yeah, that's correct. So what makes this kind of unique is that it is an actual W6 convertible. Earlier years of these cars, from 96 and 97, were actually Ram Air convertibles, where they just had the Ram Air and they were offered with 16 by 8-inch rims that were chrome. In this case, this is 98 through 2002. They actually made real true WS6 convertibles. Now had the modified suspension, the beefier sway bar, 17 by 9-inch rims, and the Goodyear tires. And I mean, these cars are just wonderful to drive, and they're so modern in how they drive, just because fuel injection and 4-wheel disc brakes, power brakes, 500-watt stereo. They're just so much fun.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I like them. And noticed the wheels are nice.
It's just a clean car. It's a very honest car.
Yeah.
'05 Chrysler Crossfire. You don't see many of these around. This one has 48,000 miles on it. And it's got a clean Carfax, no accidents or damage, 3 previous owners. And Mike is the seller. He's at some.